with an album called Antidepressants, you know, or you feel, or I feel, one feels, that Suede are kind of saying, well, we're back to how we sounded before, when you liked us. Because as they have stopped the kind of hedonism, allegedly, and stopped imbibing illicit substances, allegedly, the music has got a bit more, it's been a bit faceless. It's a little bit mundane. And this actually is a little bit more energetic. I like it's called, by the way, post-rock and glam rock. It's none of those things. At its worst, it's shimmering indie. At its best, it has something that Suede have always done and have never really had replicated, in my view. You know, that there was a dirty feel. There kind of is here as well. So the first track, Disconnected, arrives, then stops, then gets a nice glam stomp, and it's got a soaring chorus which almost replicates those years of big hits and all of that. But Dancing with the Europeans is standard jangling indie rock until you get a bit more of an itchy bridge. At least it's got energy, as Antidepressants itself has. It just runs about. And when they decide to be triumphant because they're saying, we are just really good and nobody can do what we do, as in broken music for broken people, then it sounds rather good. Too often, though, they settle for a kind of cosiness. I mean, there are impending years here, although Richard Oakes is with them, of course, and he's on guitar, as you know, and he was a younger gentleman when he started with them, so he is with an older band. When they decide to have a bit of energy, then that's great, but it works. But there are tracks like Trans State, so obvious. They can hit an easy groove, an indie groove, should I say, as in Criminal Ways it really works, and they can be widescreen, as in the closer, Life is Endless, Life is a Moment, and that works as well. Brett Anderson's voice is still a bit Bowie, but a bit more of a yelp now than ever. It can be a bit disconcerting, to be honest. So when they try and do something with a bit of energy, they can be serrated, they can be sharp, they can be the band that they used to be. Not exactly, but they can nearly get there. Unfortunately, on this album, not enough. But it's getting better than it was recently, and that is a very good thing. Ta-ta.